I'm back! So, as my last video explained, I am going to be going down to Nashville, New Orleans, and Pensacola, Florida, and I'm going to be checking out that side of the country. Well, having gone in Arizona with my caravan, I kind of learned what I needed and what I didn't, and what I wanted and what I didn't. So, I made some upgrades to the van, and I'm really excited to show them to you guys. So let's go check it out. So I ended up upgrading my bed. It was a lot lower in Arizona, but I raised it with some scrap pieces of wood so I could fit a tote worth of clothes down here and a tote worth of food. I'm using paper plates, paper bowls, and plastic silverware, so it's easy to be thrown out. Underneath the bed, I have my antifreeze, any extra oil in case I have any leaks. Behind the driver's seat and strapped to the seat is my battery connected to the solar panels. I have it strapped there so it doesn't move around on this new nice vinyl flooring. And actually underneath here, the bed itself is strapped into the floor where the seats used to hook in. We cut out one square and left the hook so we could strap the bed in. As for the bed itself, that has also been upgraded to a memory foam mattress. My best friend's dad actually is a truck driver, and he teaches students all the time, and he said that they often throw these beds away, and they're basically brand new. So he said it's really a waste of money and a waste of a good mattress. So he gave me this nice mattress, and it is so much nicer on my back. Along with that, I also built a custom little sink back here now. So when I want to cook, I could stand underneath this if it's raining, and I could take these out and put my stovetop right here. Otherwise, when I want to do dishes, I simply could fill this up, and I have all my dishes right underneath here, so I could just clean those right in here. I have an extra box here with some of the necessities, toothbrush, toothpaste, toilet paper, sunscreen, all that kind of stuff. I do have a back massager in here in case my back starts to get sore. I have an emergency rain poncho, some binoculars, and a couple of books as well. I have this located towards the back of the vehicle this time because I'll be laying with my head right here, so I could charge my phone and set it right here at night. The reason I made it so I'm putting my bed right here now, my head, is because I'll have the sink right here if I need it, and I have a nice little cup holder at night for my water here. So, one of my favorite additions, besides the vinyl flooring though, is this bad boy. So if I pop up at a red light and I'm sitting there for a while, all I gotta do is unscrew my cap, hold it out, and simply give it a push, and every push fills about the water bottle a quarter of the way. So that is also strapped into the seat using a ratchet strap. That ain't going nowhere. These water bottles too are actually really easy to find. Almost every single Walmart has them. The first price you pay is 13-14 bucks, but then after that, as long as you return this, you're given a coupon, and it cuts the price in half. So you get 5 gallons worth of water. Definitely gonna last me a while, as I don't do too many dishes, and I'll be using it only for drinking for the most part. So yeah, that's the inside of my new van. My upgraded van, I should say. Oh, and simple, but when it gets very humid and hot, I noticed my steering wheel starts to kind of fall apart here, and I was getting these pieces all over the steering wheel, all over my hands, all over like my pants. So threw a steering wheel cover on here now, so that's not going to happen anymore either. So all in all, I would say that I have spent close to if not under $100 on remodeling and doing the inside of the van. The flooring itself, I had to buy 3 boxes worth, and it came out to $75. It is the type of vinyl flooring that actually connects together instead of peel and stick, just because peel and stick would have required me to buy plywood right now, and with how pricey that was, I just felt like this was probably the easiest, best way. I love the vinyl flooring so far. It's very nice, so when I'm coming in from the beach or anything like that, bringing rocks and sand into here, I could easily just brush it out of the van. Biggest downfall with the vinyl flooring, I will say, has been everything slides around. So the battery that is connected to my seat, that was strapped around the bed at one point, but whenever I turned, even if I took my sweet time turning, the battery would move, and that would cause the bed to move, which would then scrape the floor and scratch the floor. Not that big of a deal to me because it did not do that much damage, and it is underneath the bed, so that's not something you really see as often. But it was definitely something that going on the interstates and everything, going 70, 80, 90, definitely did not want that at all. So we switched it to the seat. For my sink, that is loose. What I did is I have a rug underneath it, and we used non-slip tape. We actually used that on the rug and the bed itself. The bed does not budge at all, the rug does not budge, and then putting the sink on top of the rug, it hasn't budged the entire way down to Florida. So all in all, I'd say about $100, and very easy to do the flooring. We just used a chop saw, so really simple. That's something I was worried about. Not at all. We did the measurements. We actually used a crayon and just put where it needed to be cut, went to the chop saw, cut, okay, next row. Knocked it out in probably an hour and a half, 2 hours tops. Very easy to do and well worth it. So that is the new tour of my van and my upgrades for this trip. If you guys have any comments or questions about it, please let me know below in the comments, and I will try to do a Q&A, as I know there has been a lot of questions as to my Arizona trip too. So any questions you have about my trips, my travels, living in the van, upgrading the van, any questions you have, comment down below and I'll make sure to read through those. And I'll see you guys on the next adventure.